If you want to perfect your vocal growl so that you can get that cool, gravelly sound when you're singing, then you've come to the right place, because I'm going to show you how to perform it correctly, how to perfect it, avoid challenges so that it won't hurt your voice and you can do it amazing. So I've gotten so many questions and comments on that first video that I wanted to do another video to give you some more tips to answer some of your questions so that you make sure that you're doing it correctly. So make sure to watch this whole video for everything you're going to want to know. Hi, I'm Vanessa E., vocal coach with You Can Sing Too, and I believe great singers are not born, they're made. And that's why I'm so passionate to equip you and encourage you to unleash your inner superstar so that you can lead sing like a boss with incredible skill and confidence. Make sure to pick up your free mixed voice vocal exercise to sing with more power, control, and range. The link will be in the description. Step 1 is we're going to use a sound on an easy volume, but we're going to do it kind of squeaky, like just like that, nice and easy. Any pitch, doesn't matter, just don't do it real high, just do it at a easy speaking pitch for you. Step 2 is we want to clear the throat gently with an easy volume. So we're going to go nice and easy. Do that a few times just to get used to it. You want to feel the roll or the growl, like Step 3 is we're going to add a mum, keeping the jaw relaxed, the muscles in the face, okay, mum, but we're gonna do this as we clear the throat and add the growl. So we're gonna go mum. Now I'm gonna do a quick pause before I demonstrate this in a singing example, because I wanna answer a couple of questions I've been asked up to this point about the vocal growl. I don't get it. Why the before? What is that doing? Great question. The reason I'm having you do the first is to rub the vocal cords or the vocal folds together gently, and so that you feel that you don't need a lot of volume or air pressure to do that. When you do that, this will help you into the throat clear easily. All right, next question. How should it feel when you do a vocal growl? It should feel fine. It shouldn't feel irritated. It shouldn't make you cough. If that happens, that means that you've put too much pressure or volume or air on that. So you want to just take a break, go back to the steps, hydrate, get a little water. So now let's go to the vocal growl on singing pitches, okay? So we're going to do the throat clear, okay? So we're going to go and we don't need to do the every time. That was just to get you into the feeling of clearing your throat in a gentle way. Okay, so now we're going to do the mum. All right, so now let's add some singing pitches. Don't worry about matching the one I'm doing. Just find ones that are comfortable for you, okay? Mum. Let's get into another question, and then I'm going to show you something else that's really cool to do with the vocal growl, okay? So here's a question. Is it normal if I can't hold the vocal growl for more than 2 or 3 seconds? Yes, it is normal, because the growl you're creating is by rubbing the cords together, gently of course, is not going to be able to be sustainable once you start singing. Now, if you are using it for like a grungy death metal sound, that's a completely different technique than what we're talking about here. So this vocal growl, you can use beginning of lines, ends of lines, but it doesn't last for a long time because you're going into the singing pitch. So now let's do a note into the growl. All right, so we've got clearing the throat. Okay, so you see how you can do that. Now I put a little bit of that in there. I recommend that because like we do the mum, that is allowing you to not raise the larynx. Here's a question. Is it possible to apply the vocal growl to my upper mixed voice? Yes, it is possible to do that as you're raising the pitch, but you won't be able to sustain it as long because the vocal folds or the vocal cords thin out on higher pitches. So if I'm going, do you hear how the vocal growl isn't as sustained? So I have another question. Any suggestions for helping me get more note in the growl? Okay. When you do that, just practice that. That'll help you get a little more sustain. Now again, the higher you go, the less sustain you're gonna get on the growl. Okay? I hope this video was really helpful to you to nail and perfect the vocal growl because it's really simple, but it takes some practice in getting used to. So play around with it, have fun, and don't forget to tell me how this helps you in the comments, and of course, ask your questions. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. I will see you next time. Happy singing.